Today on Fashion Guide, meet young designers Zharkin Baimakhanov and his nanotechnological fabrics, Roxana Adilbekova with her all-denim collection, and the Ume Studio duo with clothes for all, and a triumph for the Chinese designer who created the famous Rihanna cape. Watch it all now. Every year, the Kazakh fashion industry sees dozens of names and brands, with young designers showing their first collections. Some make their debuts at the Kazakhstan Fashion Week or the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week, others at a conceptual fashion exhibition in Almaty, Astana, and other Kazakh cities. Let's talk about the catwalk newbies. This is the new generation of young, creative, and successful Kazakh designers. A rising star in Kazakh fashion, Zharkin Baimakhanov. This young designer wowed the public with his work at the last Kazakhstan Fashion Week for the Fall-Winter 2015 collection. His Crazy Wool collection impressed both the organizers and the guests of the show with its unique beauty and sophistication of handcrafted fabrics. It's a very simple and very sophisticated technique at the same time. It might seem that making crazy is easy. In fact, it's very hard. To make this fabric, you have to lay the thread, fix it, stitch it, and it was very difficult for me, but I managed to do it.
В разные стороны, и, короче, это было очень сложно для меня, но тем не менее, я с этим вроде справился.
The designer admitted that he was inspired by a muse, whose name he wouldn't disclose. Cocktail dresses, oversized jumpers, and shorts in dark and bright colors are featured in his wool collection. The Crazy Wool brand name itself appeals to brave, confident, and stylish women. I spent 3 weeks creating 20 looks. The collection was stitched by my craftswoman and was knitted mostly by my sister, so it's all handcrafted haute couture. Zharkin demonstrated his talent as a kid, spending evenings with his pencil in hand. The designer graduated from the Zhurgenov's Arts Academy and gained his experience working for Kazakh big-name designers like Aygul Kasimova, Kamila Kurbani, and Kuralay Nurkadilova. He also holds a degree from the Simbat Fashion Academy. I was a contestant at the Jas Orkin contest. Don't remember what year it was. Aygul Kasimova spotted me there, and so I got a job offer. I won the grand prize there, and it was very good news for me. It looks like Zharkin Baimakhanov constantly challenges himself and succeeds. Contests, a successful Fashion Week debut, unique and sophisticated fabrics, and it's just the beginning. The young designer had a chance to work with brands like Mako Moisy and D. Tracy. Now he's a professor at a design college himself, and there is still more on the horizon. Roxana Adilbekova is the designer of the Oto Brand and resident of the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week in Almaty. She graduated from the Parsons School of Design in the US and brought a part of New York to her homeland. The Oto Brand's colorful and unorthodox clothing line uses unusual marketing methods as well. Roxana Adilbekova's Fashion Week shows always come with short fashion films. Her new collection was inspired by the endless expanse of outer space. Kazakh actresses Aysulu Azimbayeva and Saltanat Nauruz, as well as singer Alibek Almadiev, star in the new fashion film. Their enigmatic choreography is entwined with cosmic landscapes to convey the concept of Oto new collection. The strong point of my pieces is that they're universal. You can wear these dresses with sneakers or high heels. It's in style to mix clothes and search for your own unique look. Roxana Adilbekova promotes creative originality and offers all fashion lovers a chance to express themselves at such events as Denim Day. We have our first jeans day today, so we call it Denim Day. Everyone is welcome to bring their jeans clothing, and we will pimp it up. I mean, we'll dress them and give them a new life. It's the first Denim Day that Roxana hosts. The idea for the event comes from the West, and the designer hopes to keep this unique project up here in Kazakhstan. First of all, it's creative. We want people to use their power of imagination and creativity to add more color to their lives. Definitely, the Oto Brand clothes are colorful and spectacular. They will certainly resonate with trendsetters both in Almaty and New York, where they're already quite popular. Kazakh fashion is a new notion in itself. The country's fashion industry got a strong boost 10 years ago at the first Kazakhstan Fashion Week in Almaty. Now it's the country's capital, Astana, that is getting the fashion bug. For a number of seasons, the Kazakhstan Fashion Week and the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week have been held in Astana, with designers' concept exhibitions established as permanent fixtures there. 5 years ago, there weren't as many fashion exhibitions where you could see our designers and makers. I believe we have a bright future ahead. Angela and Camila are debutantes for the French store and creators of the brand Ume Studio. Their brand is just 6 months old, but they feel quite comfortable with their colleagues at fashion events. However, Angela has been in the fashion industry for quite a long time now, running the capital's fashion studios Milan Text and Elita. Our debut collection was made specially for the front store exhibition and has 13 pieces of clothing. We wanted to make the fashion items of the season. The duo reflects the trends of the modern fashion industry. Even starting off with a small collection, you have a chance to make a name for yourself if you have talent and a good starting ground. The idea to start their own clothing line came to them when they realized they just couldn't find clothes they'd wear in any store. Why not do it yourself then? We have shirt dresses, shirts, evening gowns, 2 types of jumpsuits in lacework and crepe silk, beach tunics, skirts, and knitwear dresses. So far, the duo modestly don't consider themselves to be designers. They prefer to be called creators of clothes for you and me. That's where the Ume brand gets its name. They plan to open an image studio of their own, and then hit the catwalks of the fashion weeks. Now on to global fashion news. The Chinese designer Guo Pei is not a newcomer to the fashion industry, but her real success is only just beginning. She's the creator of the famous yellow cape that Rihanna shined in during the Met Gala ball this year. Now Guo Pei is the center of attention for the entire fashion world. For that item of clothing, the whole process took 2 years, more or less, because just designing it, then choosing the cloth, confirming the color, and getting the material woven in Italy already took almost half a year, more or less. Of course, by that time, I'd already done the large pattern designs and the overall fashion design. I was just waiting for the material to arrive. Once it arrived, I started the handwork portion. Guo Pei has been a designer for 30 years now. She works at a 3-floor studio in northern China, draws sketches and passes them to her small team of tailors. The famous yellow imperial cape was in fact designed back in 2008 and was first shown in 2010. A call from Rihanna, 5 years after the debut of the cape, came as a complete surprise to Guo. It was really unexpected. I was really not convinced that she would be able to wear it, because it really has a weight to it. It's very heavy. But later she told me, this piece of clothing is so beautiful. She said that in front of such a beautiful piece, she gained all the courage to bear it. I really admired that. But afterwards, she immediately sent an email to my husband saying, "Can you tell me exactly how heavy this piece of clothing is?" When it came time to transport it, I weighed the clothes. I never knew it weighed 25 kilos. By the way, after the ball, the dress returned to the designer. Guo Pei hopes that one day it will be part of the museum of her works. And that's all for today. Stay with us, subscribe to our internet pages, and watch for all new episodes of Fashion Guide on the Kazakh TV channel.